This is one of the episodes from late last year. It's off the script. You know when I mentioned about Storm Eagle in the in JD's chat room, everybody told me it is. Watch this. I'm really done with the space administration mission for the last fucking time. Especially yesterday, where I had to watch AEW Dynamite. It's there back on the AEW Dynamite live stream chat room. And make sure I don't even pull a fucking fast one as I did over 2 weeks ago. But this week, back on the AEW live stream chat room, is it worth it? It does. This is like the 1 year anniversary of me mentioning the name Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle was like the boss of the Mega Man X game. I must have gotten JD remembering it. Because I must have took it back. I must have took it back to the old school. You know what I mean? Let's play some music. Let's play some music with the Mustang, you know, roll through the streets of New York. Let's do this shit because it's gonna be oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to all you people on YouTube land. Happy Thanksgiving. What fucking music at? Thanksgiving morning. Listen to heavy metal music. Woken up on heavy metal music.
I told you guys it was going to be epic, man.
Epic indeed. Epic indeed.
I told you guys it was going to be epic.
Yeah.
I've been telling you this for the last 24 months that it would be epic. And the only way for me to start this show off tonight would be with the most epic video game boss theme of all time.
What, Storm Eagle?
MJF and CM Punk absolutely created a memory tonight that will last a lifetime. One of the best segments gotta be in the last 25 years.
Yep. It's been a classic, baby.
And somewhere in Chicago, Jesse, he's running away from Thunder Rosa.
Oh, you gonna run for Rosa?
Little does he know that Thunder Rosa has his address and she'll
shit.
be ringing the doorbell
Thunder Rosa looking for Jesse.
in about 3 hours. And she won't have tacos.
Thunder Rosa looking for Jesse. Shit.
What a show tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Absolutely incredible show tonight.
Oh, fuck.
It looked like nothing on paper. And we got a damn good show as always from Mr. TK Tony Khan.
Yeah.
But I'm heading to the venue.
Heading to the venue, man?
I'm heading to the venue. I'm grabbing my cold beverage.
What the fuck are you guys drinking anyway? Shit.
I don't know where you guys are going.
What the fuck are you guys drinking, man?
These assholes doing 50 miles an hour in the goddamn left lane. I can't stand these fucking.
Drinking Pepsi, whatever. Drinking Mountain Dew or
Move
some
over!
Bud Light. What's a Miller Lite?
I got one question for you. What are you drinking?
Yep.
I'll see you guys at the venue.
I can't even do that pose right. My pose is like out of whack. I've been doing this all the time, Now this year, last year it was in the channel lineup. Now it's removed from the Cox channel lineup. Yeah, it's removed from the Cox channel lineup. TV. I had some blog issues. Piece of shit. She works on this blog on the channel. They moved the picture from the goddamn channel. She forced the fucking door. Way back to the it's their decision. Cox Media's decision. They want to remove G4. Let them remove G4. I don't miss that show for one goddamn bit. Not a motherfucking thing. Ain't shit I can do. The damage is done. So, just like Peter Melvin shitted himself on the episode of fucking South Park. You know? That was the pilots, man. Oh, my life, man.
MJF and CM Punk make history. We are live, man.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many things in AEW right now to be excited about. If you're not watching the show, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
They don't even know. They don't know. JD, they don't.
MJF and CM Punk in Chicago. Everybody wondered, well, why didn't they do it last week? Now you know. Bryan Danielson is back to being fickle Bryan Danielson. And I love it. We got an 8-man tag team match that was more Survivor Series than the actual Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And Chicago hated Cody Rhodes.
They used to like him, but they don't like him anymore.
And we're going to go over everything that you need to know about tonight's great AEW Dynamite. As we always do, man. And just like CM Punk and MJF, you are watching the #1 podcast live right here in the IWC. This is your AEW Dynamite Post Show on Off the Script.
This is me watching the AEW Dynamite Post Show. I'm gonna have to edit watch this road. That's all I'm doing. This one.
Why is AEW successful? Why is Tony Khan running his promotion better than Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard are running Monday night and Friday night? Long-term booking.
This is a long-term booking. This is a live show for the ages.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your AEW Dynamite Post Show for November 24th, Thanksgiving Eve, 2021. I am JD from New York, and this is Off the Script. Thank you guys very much for joining me on your Wednesday nights, man. I am going solo tonight. My partner in crime, Jesse, is not here this evening because he was actually at the Dynamite show tonight in Chicago. He had a family outing this evening, taking the family to AEW Dynamite. And I can't say that I blame him. If I had AEW in my backyard, I probably would have ended up going as well, especially with this show tonight. It did not look like anything much on paper, but what we got tonight was a history-making moment. And everybody's going to be tickling their nutsack on social media. We've already began to do it on social media. They don't really need any more of a bigger ego. They know how great they are, but we are all wrestling geeks in this realm. And we all appreciate a good promo. And we all appreciate the time and effort it takes to do a good promo. And man, oh man, did CM Punk and MJF have all the ammunition they needed. And I'm sure there is plenty more where that came from, man.
They're going to need more ammo after this.
Seems like it was years of pent-up frustration between the two.
Yeah.
Punk's only been back since August.
Yeah.
Seriously. And it's almost as if these guys are bitter rivals already, the way that they went tit for tat, toe-to-toe with each other tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I said this the last couple of weeks, and I think as a community, and especially here on the podcast, I think a lot of people are all anticipating MJF to be the AEW champion when all is said and done. And the promo that I keep referring to is when he wins the AEW championship. It could be against Bryan Danielson. We don't know.
No.
It could be against Adam Hangman Page. We don't know. It could be somebody else completely different. We don't know when MJF is going to be challenging and winning that AEW World Championship. But I said it, the day he wins that title, the greatest promo in AEW history will happen on that following Wednesday when he is coronated officially as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
The coronation. The coronation.
What we watched tonight, it hasn't even happened yet, and it may actually sit second best.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give MJF that second place title for that, but after what we saw tonight, man, holy shit.
Put you on, brother JD.
You guys know how great a promo can be with the right people and with the right crowd and the right setting. And you guys know how much I appreciate a great promo. But what these two guys did, man, it was almost as if they were on a completely different planet and they weren't even in Chicago.
Put you on, brother JD.
They could have talked for another 45 minutes. They could have taken up the whole first hour of the show.
Right on.
And I would have been okay with watching these two men speak back and forth. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
You did nothing. All these two men were in the ring battling each other verbally.
They ain't do nothing.
On Dynamite. This was one of the best promo segments, and I don't want to raise the bar so high because I know there'll be somebody on fucking Twitter clipping this show. Oh, look at JD. He's on Tony Khan's payroll.
Don't raise the bar.
He's an AEW shill.
What a geek.
If I was an AEW shill and I was on Tony Khan's payroll, I would have fucking flaunted my paycheck every fucking day until you're blue in the face.
Yep.
I haven't, and I'm not. But I recognize good television. I recognize real talent. I recognize what the better show is during the week. I think we can finally put to bed that WWE is good at anything. They're fucking awful. AEW is the better show. They're putting on better television, and you're not going to see a promo like this on a WWE program. This was one of the best segments, and I'm going to start small. This was one of the best segments of the entire year. It may end up being the best segment of the entire year, only to Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. So Punk is going to have the number 1 and number 2 promos in all pro wrestling for 2021. The man's been back for a cup of coffee already. This will go down as the best segment of the entire year for 2021. Until they do it again. And I said that on Twitter. Until they do it again. This may go down as one of the best promo segments of all time. And it's easily one of the best promo segments between two competitors in over 2 decades. I don't remember the last time we saw something like that in a ring between two competitors. It's certainly the best segment in AEW history. And you knew it was going to end up being that way, just based on who the guys are. Everybody complained, oh, why didn't they do the promo segment last week in Virginia? Who the fuck wants to do a promo segment in Virginia? Nobody wants to do a fucking promo segment in Virginia, especially if it is going to have CM Punk in the segment. Why wouldn't you want to do CM Punk against MJF in Chicago? Now, for all the people who complained last week, now you know why they did it in Chicago this week.
Yep.
This was brilliant. Every single bit of it. A lot of Triple H references, a lot of WWE references.
Yeah.
The only thing MJF didn't say is that CM Punk wasn't good enough. I thought he was going to come out and say he's second best.
Why?
And yeah, you're second best. That's why you haven't WrestleMania or main evented WrestleMania.
That's a difference.
I wanted him to throw that little zinger in there because that would have got CM Punk really fucking heated.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so good, right? But they opted to choose Dwayne over you to go main event WrestleMania.
What?
That's the only thing MJF did not say. I hope that he has that one in his back pocket.
They chose him
I
quick.
really hope so. He didn't break it out tonight. But this was an absolutely epic segment in every way possible. If you guys did not watch Dynamite and you're catching up with my show right now tonight, I urge you to go back and watch. I'm sure AEW is going to upload it on their YouTube channel in all its beautiful entirety.
Yeah.
Because it's money. These guys sold a match
man.
in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They haven't had any previous stare downs or altercations or confrontations outside of last week. And Punk didn't say a fucking word. MJF didn't really say a word. All he did was offer a handshake. And in 20 minutes, they got you excited about a match. And
rest in peace.
It was all done verbally.
Rest in peace, G4.
The power of the promo is still the most powerful tool in all of professional wrestling. You do it right, you're going to get the people to listen. You do it right, you're going to sell your match without basically doing much of anything else. Who's not looking forward to this match? There's not a single fucking soul who's not looking forward to this match. And they did it for 20 minutes verbally. This is why I'm so critical on WWE, where everybody sounds like an android.
Yep.
And everybody has to read off of a script written by Bruce Pritchard. And Vince McMahon has to approve it.
Android.
And Vince got to put his own little fucking touch on it. And you got some fucking creative geek.
Yep. That's what he's done.
Who's sitting in creative.
Who's it creative?
One of fucking 80 people on that creative team who's writing for a character they don't have a fucking clue about.
Yeah, that's over with them.
This is why nothing sells in WWE. This is why they go out and get the Goldbergs and the Lesnars and the fucking Rouseys. And they want to bring back Trish. And they want to fucking do this and do that. And they don't want to build off anything.
That's a stupid idea from creative.
But if WWE used Pro Wrestling 101 here.
It's a stupid idea from bad creative and all that's
would be a little bit better. Maybe I would actually give a shit. These guys sold a match in 20 minutes, and they haven't said anything else
Chris Jericho.
Outside tonight.
Circa 2019.
If that doesn't get you respect and that doesn't get you excited about what these guys are cooking up right now, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I really don't. AEW announced Battle of the Belts after much deliberation. And Tony Khan probably seething with anger over all the dirt sheets, leaking this weeks in advance.
Yeah, Tony Khan's over that shit.
AEW announced Battle of the Belts taking place next year in January.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I believe, on January 9th or January 8th. It's a Saturday night. Saturday night fight night is what they're calling it. A TNT special.
Oh, yeah.
Battle of the Belts. From the Bojangles Coliseum.
Bojangles.
So this is taking place in Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City.
Bojangles.
Enough of that.
Look at that Bojangles.
They announced Battle of the Belts, November 27th. Tickets will go on sale. The Bojangles Coliseum will air this live, I believe, January 8th at 8 p.m. I hope it's live.
Yeah.
God, TK, don't make this a tape show.
Please,
Do
Tony.
not make this a tape show. I hope. Now, I heard rumors that this may be a 1-hour deal.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a 1-hour deal, that's not enough.
There be no deals anyway.
TK, listen, bro. This is not enough. We need 2 hours on a Saturday night from 8 to 10, and that's it. This is what needs to be done. 1 hour? It ain't sitting well with me. You got more than enough championships to fill a full 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Right now, it is rumored the show will run 1 hour. That hasn't been confirmed yet. But I'm assuming TNT will be gracious enough on a Saturday night. I mean, I don't know how many times we could fucking watch some Marvel movie that they end up rerunning on Saturday. What's on Saturday night? Unless there's a basketball game.
Probably
I don't know.
Something else or movies.
Unless there's a basketball game at 9 p.m. on Saturday night. I have no fucking idea what's going on TNT.
Basketball. Whatever they call
Clear
it.
the fucking calendar and get that from 8 to 10.
Yeah, get there.
So it's rumored to be 1 hour. That hasn't been confirmed.
They done this.
And if you guys are interested and you are wanting to travel to the show, or you live in Charlotte, North Carolina, or the greater area of North Carolina there, you guys can actually go to AEWTix.com and purchase your tickets. This has been long expected. It is going to be hyped like a WCW Clash of the Champions special. And I love the throwback name. It's definitely NWA inspired. They clearly can't use the Clash of the Champions name, being that Vince McMahon owns everything as far as the intellectual property on that one. I don't even, did they even do a Clash of the Champions pay-per-view this year? There hasn't been a Clash of the Champions pay-per-view. I think they left that one in the dust. Maybe it's too gimmicky for them.
Yeah.
And who gives a shit? Their champions are fucking worthless anyway. I mean, give me a break. None of those titles mean anything outside the title that Roman Reigns is holding right now.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about this. This may be where we see Bryan Danielson and Adam Hangman Page go one-on-one for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Or they could give you that match at Winter is Coming. Wyndham is coming.
Yeah.
Wyndham is coming. Is that the name of the show? Wyndham is coming?
Wyndham? Okay.
Right?
What's Wyndham?
No?
What's Wyndham?
I thought I read it. It was Wyndham is coming.
Winter.
Oh, it's Winter is coming. Now, fuck the winter, man. Fuck Santa Claus, okay? We don't want winter.
Oh,
can we skip winter altogether?
Who cares about Santa?
Go from fall right into spring. The fresh spring air, spring training, the start of the baseball season, WrestleMania. Like, that really gives a fucking different WrestleMania. Who gives a shit, man? Seriously. Anyway, I'm just joking around. I don't know if Wyndham's coming or not, man. I wish. It's got a nice ring to it, though. Wyndham is coming. Maybe. I don't know what he wants to do. He's out filming fucking movies, apparently.
Yeah, movies been filmed.
Get in the ring, bro. We got a whole bunch of dream matches that you weren't given the opportunity to go out there and do in WWE right here in AEW. Come on.
Oh, man, you got a kid.
And bring your brother Bo with you. Maybe we could get you guys in a group. Because Bruce Pritchard didn't have any value for Bo.
There's 17 wins in Bo.
Anyway. Dynamite, man, we're going to go over everything. I'm just having a little fun, man. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me on your Wednesday nights. I want to say I'm not a big holiday individual. I do not like the holidays.
I know.
Though I've warmed up a little bit to Christmas.
I know.
I mean, you give me some fucking eggnog and you spike that with the proper alcoholic measurements.
Eggnog.
And you give me some Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
You got eggnog.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, eggnog. People can get drunk off of that.
I'm not a big holiday guy, but I wish all you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for a lot. This year, I am most thankful for you guys. Without you guys, I don't exist. Without you guys, I'm just another fucking geek on Twitter speaking into the void. You guys trust me. You show up. You enjoy what I do. You have a good time here. You love this just as much as I love doing it for you, and I appreciate every single one of you, man. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Be safe. Be well. Enjoy yourself. And I'll see you back on Friday. I'll see you guys back on Friday live with SmackDown and Rampage. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206. That's Twitter and Instagram. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications.
Oh God, people continue with their.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. It's a big deal, man. I can't tell you how much of a big deal it is. I got a personal goal. 130,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Can we do it? We're about 800 away from that goal.
The NBA legend.
Make sure you guys go and hit that thumbs up as well, man. We got 575 likes on the live stream chat. Make sure you guys go and hit that thumbs up. Let's try for 1,000, man. We got over 2,000 in the venue tonight. Let's try for 1,000 likes. I don't think that's too much to ask.
I got people that sent this to me.
All the other videos that you might have missed on the channel, man, they're waiting for you on the homepage. Go and check them out. We got Monday Night Raw. We got NXT. I did NXT yesterday. We talked about the old school versus new school War Games match coming. A lot to say about that. So if you guys wanted my thoughts on Tuesday night, it's all on the homepage. Off the Script episode 397. The releases video last Thursday. Everything you need is right there on the homepage. Go and check it out. Get those super chats in. We're going to hang out at the end of the show, man. So make sure you guys walk up to the bar, tip your bartender very well. They're taking care of you tonight. Order your cold beverage, and we'll hang out at the end of the show. And tonight's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Audible, audibletrial.com/script. You guys are going to get 30 days free of their service and one free audio book of your choice just for signing up, man. That sounds like a good deal to me.
From Rough Night? Zoe Kravitz,
and I got some new t-shirts, man. We got some new t-shirts.
She was on Rough Night.
OTS
I watched
and the long-term booking in the NWO black and white and the NWO Wolfpack colors. So make sure you guys go and check that out, man. These are exclusively available on bonfire.com. Link is down in the description, or you guys can actually look at the t-shirts right underneath the video player that you're watching right now. Click on whatever shirt you see there. It'll take you right to the website, and you'll see these bad boys staring at you on the homepage, on the storefront of bonfire.com. Go and get yours today. That is bonfire.com, the exclusive home of everything OTS, man. I appreciate you guys very much. And shout out to my boy Salrex, who designed these instantaneously for me, man. Pretty much within the time I mentioned that I want it, he did it. He's a fucking beast. So go and get yours today. Nice little throwback. Nice little throwback, man. Who doesn't like a nice throwback?
Everybody likes a throwback. They like it. They love it.
So we got the open of the show, CM Punk
it
versus QT Marshall, or Marshall, however you want to pronounce it. Don't know why he's on Dynamite, but this was pretty much used as a way to keep Punk kind of, I guess, oiled up, on the go. And I don't think Punk has any more ring rust on him. I really don't. I think he's good to go. I think he's looked absolutely incredible since he's been back. He's only gotten better with every outing. But this was merely just a backdrop of what we saw with MJF.
Look at him.
So MJF comes out,
and
CM Punk is interrupted by MJF in Chicago. And the crowd was shitting all over MJF right from the go. Asshole chants.
Michael Douglas's son.
MJF tells Punk, it doesn't feel so good to get interrupted now, does it? Then we get shut the fuck up chants in Chicago. Of course we did. What would an MJF promo be without shut the fuck up?
STFU was one of them.
I was highly anticipating that one. Who knows what else the crowds are going to bring to the table? Who knows what we're going to get in Long Island? Some people say, like Jesse, thinks he's going to get cheered. I don't think that's going to be the case whatsoever. I think MJF's going to get booed out of his hometown in Long Island. I mean, who the fuck's going to cheer MJF? Nobody. Especially if he's in a feud with CM Punk.
Jeremy Allen.
So MJF recapped last week when he offered up a handshake and Punk just left. He said it was almost like the time he took the ball, or his ball, and went home like a little bitch, he says.
God.
So right then and there, we're mentioning right out of the gate, CM Punk walking away for 7-8 years, walked away from pro wrestling.
He
brings up the pipe bomb promo, which is one of my favorite promos of all time. Absolutely revolutionary was that promo.
With him.
One of the best moments in WWE history was that promo.
I gotta go play that
love
like
it. Summer
with
Punk
him.
wins the title, beats John Cena, Nobody knows what's going on. Anyway. He roams into the crowd, almost as if he's stealing the belt from Vince McMahon. Nobody knew if he signed the contract or not. Next thing we see the WWE title in his fucking refrigerator. Excellent stuff.
Out with this fucking skank.
MJF continues to bring up the pipe bomb promo, saying that it was Punk's best moment.
Travis Barker is older than Machine
Gun Kelly. MJF continues that very same energy. And he says that every MJF moment is the best moment. He's not a one-trick pony like CM Punk is. He says he's proud of Punk for being straight edge, but never thought someone like that would look so much like a meth addict. Now we're making fun of CM Punk's looks.
I'll go get to this.
Typical MJF. MJF brings up Punk doing interviews about who he'd like to face, and he mentioned everybody except for MJF. He knows it's just because Punk doesn't want it. MJF says Punk doesn't want to go one-on-one on the stick. Well, too bad. I'm going to finish you quicker than your UFC career.
Oh, yeah.
So we mentioned the pipe bomb. We mentioned him going home for 8 years. We mentioned that he looks like a meth addict. And now we're bringing up his failed UFC career. I don't feel it. Or I don't see it, I should say, as a failure. It is something that Punk wanted to do because he wanted to challenge himself. He got into incredible shape, and I respect him for that. I don't look at it as a failed attempt at anything. It made him better, and it made him into who he is right now.
That's Shaquille O'Neal page.
So I don't really look at it from an outsider's perspective looking in, somebody that's going to be very analytical. Oh, he sucked. I don't give a shit if he sucked or not. He did it because he wanted to do it, and you're not going to tell him that he can't do shit. It made him a much better person than who he was. The Punk that we got now, you could actually thank the UFC for. Now we got him, and we're the lucky ones. MJF says Punk can drop all the pipe bombs he wants because he drops nukes. Listen, bro, we're not playing Call of Duty, bro. You ain't dropping no V2 rockets on CM Punk. Well, maybe you can.
V2 rockets.
He almost did tonight. Looked like MJF was on that 24-gun streak and got nailed by CM Punk in the back of the map, sniping him, headshot.
Big man.
One off his V2 rocket.
Estimated net worth $600
Punk finally goes and gets on the microphone. I'm like, please, can we get Punk on the microphone? I thought Punk wasn't going to say anything. I thought he was going to ignore him again. But we got a microphone in Punk's hand. And now things are about to pick up.
16 billion, 1.6
CM Punk says, I'm so disappointed in you.
1.6 billion in box office.
MJF looked confused. Films. He says he appreciates MJF introducing himself last week. He didn't know his name was Maxwell. He thought MJF was my jealous fan.
This video is biological didn't bother.
Punk says he never mentioned him because he didn't want to feed into his rotten ego. Punk says he knows MJF has a poster of him on his wall. Punk then went on to say last week he shut up the great MJF without saying a single word. Punk says MJF had a whole week for zingers, and he went for the lowest hanging fruit, the easy stuff. UFC career. He took his ball and he went home. He says MJF thinks he's revolutionary when in reality he's just a less famous Miz.
With Kobe Bryant, when before Kobe
this
Bryant
got everybody to pop. Everybody in Chicago, everybody on social
TNT.
Media, everybody at home. And we legitimately got a fucking Miz chance in Chicago on AEW Dynamite.
And Kenny Smith.
And you know those comparisons.
Early this year,
those comparisons are nothing new. We've heard them right from the day one we saw MJF. He looks like a more, I would say, pompous and more of a prick like Miz.
It's Shaquille in his...
So you know those comparisons.
That burgundy red
they've been spoken of several different times. We got a Miz Chan on Dynamite. I fucking laughed my ass off just at that notion.
Shaquille wears. It's pictures.
MJF says Punk has been struggling to beat lower talent
It's photo of him.
He notices Punk's breath. He goes up to Punk and he's like, whoa!
There's some Tonka toys.
Punk, I gotta admit to you, man, your breath smells like shit. Probably because you're kissing so much ass as of late.
He met some people.
He makes fun of Punk being so happy and does a robotic Punk promo.
Shaq met those people at the mall. Look at him.
He started speaking in the Android language.
I'm not going.
Welcome to insert name of town here. I would love to fight insert name of pro wrestler here. He was speaking in a robotic voice.
That's it for.
You've gone soft.
Shaquille O'Neal.
This is PG Punk.
Untold story.
You might as well be out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect, he says. Now, I've always said that John Cena was CM Punk's greatest rival, and vice versa. The only other rival I would say is Edge for John Cena. I think it's CM Punk, Edge, and then Randy Orton.
Gonna be out till like what?
Going with Randy Orton, man, I didn't really enjoy maybe one of their matches, but they were very boring.
We got
CM Punk, Edge, and Randy Orton.
Next month's issue.
And I'm going to throw Umaga in there. Just as a honorable mention, man. John Cena and Umaga had fantastic matches.
But he sent me this.
Or like William Regal used to say, Umanga.
Good job, people.
Umaga was great.
Good job.
You might as well be out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect. MJF says Punk claimed he came back to face young talent, but also a boatload of money.
I seen that episode.
MJF says he wanted to fix a broken wrestling landscape, but stayed home for 7 years.
Fix a broken
then MJF made fun of Punk doing comics and movies that nobody read or watched. MJF thinks it's because CM Punk was scared he couldn't hang anymore. He knows Punk envies him. He also knows Punk hates him because he's everything that promoters love. Well, he was a scrawny kid that had to claw his way up. MJF says Punk has always been second best.
It's ribs.
Either to
That's some ribs.
You Can't See Me, Man.
That's some ribs.
Or the King of Kings.
That's just some ribs.
So he claimed that CM Punk was always second best to John Cena and Triple H. Now he's in MJF's ring, and this is MJF's company. There was a lot of oohs and ahs in the crowd. Punk then said, listen, I'm going to agree with you. There is some truth to what you said. Some being scared, wondering if fans still remember him. Punk says he was selling out Madison Square Garden when MJF was marking out on Rosie O'Donnell. He then mentions MJF did a musical that made it into the New York Times. Do you want to sing a song for me now, Maxwell? Punk says MJF talks too much. He says if he sings a song right now, the only song he's going to be singing and the only publication he's going to be singing is the one in the obituaries.
Def.
That got a big pop.
Def will find him. That's what it is.
Punk says MJF talks too much. Punk said he wanted Darby Allin first instead of MJF, and he knew that would chew him up inside. Punk said MJF can't win without his backup, FTR, Shawn Spears, Wardlow. He also notes MJF isn't in the Four Pillars anymore because I don't know if you've realized this, but you've been replaced with Britt Baker. That got a big pop out of the crowd.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Punk says he's fine being called number 2. Punk then asked MJF if he thinks he's number 1. The only way you'll be number 1 is if Tony Khan has a daughter and MJF ends up marrying her. What's with all the burying of Triple H, man?
All this burying.
I get CM Punk doesn't like Paul Levesque, but I put over Triple H big time last night, man. Here we are fucking ragging on him.
They rag quick.
Punk says the last time he was in Chicago, he gave away ice cream bars, but this time he wants to give the crowd something else, punching MJF in the mouth.
A punch is what they use.
They look to fight, and MJF rolls out of the ring. They took their jackets off. Punk took his hoodie off. MJF took his scarf and his jacket off.
He did.
And ended up rolling out of the ring at Chicago. Buried him in booze.
They got buried.
This was absolutely fucking amazing in every sense of the word.
It got buried real quick.
Every sense of the word.
Yeah.
This is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what else I could say on top of what I've already said in the open of this show.
It's opening.
If more people and more writers and more companies and more pro wrestlers took this and studied it, analyzed it, applied it to their own show, their own company, their own locker room, I think we would be in a much healthier state as far as professional wrestling is concerned on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on Friday.
Yeah, that's it.
This is the great thing about AEW, man. This is one of hundreds of dream matches still yet to come. And this is only a taste. This is history made tonight between these two guys.
Yeah.
And it's not even anywhere close to being done yet. This is only round one. Can you imagine what round two is going to bring? I'm watching this and I'm smiling and I'm laughing and I'm enjoying myself. I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I can only imagine what CM Punk and MJF went over and how long they went over and how they constructed this and what they wanted to talk about and what they wanted to mention.
They would mold that over.
How they were feeling. I can only imagine how they were feeling, getting excited, about to go out on Dynamite in Chicago, reciting what they had thought up and what they think after the fact. Do they know they made history? I'm not sure if they care. And we're the geeks marking out, but there's got to be some level of excitement going on social media, reading all the fucking praise for this promo.
Yeah.
And realizing that you guys are trend setters. You guys are applying a craft that is absolutely fucking absent in every aspect of professional wrestling. One that still sells. The greatest tool to selling a match is what these guys did for 20 minutes to open the show. I get that Tony Khan doesn't like modeling himself after WWE and formulating his show to WWE. You know, this is the second week in a row that Tony Khan has opened Dynamite with a promo segment. Last week was very WWE-esque, but it was fucking great. This week was very WWE-esque, but this was history being made. I mean, if you're going to do that and formulate your show to WWE on a night like tonight was the best night to do that. Absolutely the best night to do that. I can't wait for round two. I can't wait for the fucking match. And you know what? I'm already thinking of what could be when they're in the ring. Who wins? Everybody's like, oh, who's going to win? MJF is going to win, of course.
MJF will.
Why would MJF lose?
MJF will win.
MJF is your next AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And if there's one guy that CM Punk should lose to, one guy that he needs to lose to, because this is the very reason why he's back, he's bulletproof.
Yep.
The fan base is not going to think any other way of CM Punk where they lost to MJF.
They've never seen it.
No.
They've never seen it.
This will propel MJF undoubtedly into the World Championship picture. And that is your goal. And I think Tony Khan knows that. I mean, I'm not saying anything here that he doesn't know already. I'm not saying anything here that CM Punk doesn't know already.
Yeah.
This is history. The best AEW segment ever. The best AEW promo ever. And probably one of the best wrestling promos between two men in over 2 decades. I can't remember the last time we saw something like this. I can't remember. Because we don't get the pleasure of seeing something like this on TV every week. But AEW does it because they know how to sell a fucking match. Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard do not.
No, they don't.
CM Punk versus QT Marshall.
QT Marshall.
This was merely a backdrop for what we just witnessed between MJF and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Punk got some offense early. Couple of body slams on QT. Nick Comoroto and Aaron Solo tried to get involved. They got kicked out.
Boom.
Body slam by Marshall, or on Marshall, I should say, by Punk. Punk charged in, took a shot from QT.
Yeah.
Marshall with a punch to the head sends Punk into the corner. Marshall takes some punches in the corner back from Punk. They continue to go back and forth. Back body drop by Punk. Then clotheslines Marshall out to the floor. Punk on the apron with a flying clothesline. Takes out QT. Marshall then was working on Punk's neck. So he got the upper hand here after the spot on the outside. Punk with some elbows to the midsection. Marshall with a pop-up punch. Sit-down powerbomb. Which looked like it connected on Punk's head a little bit too much. It looked from my vantage point that Punk may have got knocked senseless for a little bit. Knocked silly for a little bit. But he ended up finishing the match. Maybe he's just damn good at his job. I don't know. The way it looked like to me, it looked like Punk was kind of rattled there for a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Punk with the big kick to the head. Couple of strikes. Flying heel kick. Rising knee in the corner. Big macho elbow drop off the top rope. GTS 1, 2, 3. Punk beats QT.
Beat him. Beat QT.
Good match, but this was merely a dessert after the main course, which was obviously CM Punk and MJF in the open of the show. Tony Schiavone. He's backstage. He was with Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. Tony mentions the group has a lot of momentum right now. Christian says, that's right. And when you feel this way, good things happen. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are currently the #1 ranked tag team in all of AEW. And Christian said, listen, I'm going to make sure you guys win the AEW Tag Team Championships. I don't know about you guys, man, but that sounds like something a babyface who is about to turn heel would say.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think we're due for a Christian Cage heel turn. I really think we're due. The Gun Club.
The Guns.
Billy and Colton Gunn.
Yeah.
With Austin. They went up against Bear Country.
Bears.
Now, I wasn't sure what was going on here, man. I don't know why for a second week in a row.
What? Bears?
And a Rampage thrown in. That we've gotten 3 straight AEW shows with the fucking Gun Club.
Against the Bears.
On TNT. I don't know what's going on here. There's nobody else on the AEW roster that is worth this time slot on a Rampage or on a Dynamite. I wasn't sure what was going on here, man. It looked like they were filming something for AEW Dark Elevation.
Yeah. Something
Why do we have Billy Gunn? Badass Billy Gunn.
Daddy
on
ass.
AEW Dynamite. I'd love to know. I get why we got QT Marshall. I'd rather see QT Marshall than fucking Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
But why do we have Billy Gunn and QT Marshall on the show?
Why?
QT Marshall ate a loss. Fine. But Billy Gunn? Billy Gunn. You know, this is the direct opposite of what AEW promised they would be giving us. Yeah. And we're getting a little bit too comfortable with getting Billy Gunn and people like Billy Gunn on television.
This is when good.
AEW Dark and get them off my fucking television on Wednesday night.
This is before the scissoring.
I don't even want them on Friday. I don't care how good Austin Gunn is or Colton Gunn is. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, they're not ready for the big time yet. Trios championships? Fine. You want to introduce trios championships and have father and sons? Fine. But until that happens, get them off my television.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Send them back to Dark.
Bear Country, they didn't stand a chance in this match because they're building the Gun Club up against Sting and Darby Allin. They attacked Bear Country before the bell rang.
Yeah.
Colton was sent out to the floor. We got Bear Boulder with a military press on Billy.
Bear Boulder.
Austin helped
Bear
out.
Bronson, then Bear
and
Boulder.
he helped his dad out to the floor.
Uh-oh.
Bear Boulder ends up getting sent into the steel steps. And he apparently has been dealing with a shoulder injury. So they were targeting the shoulder.
Targeting the shoulder.
Bear Bronson was going after Colton. Bronson catches Colton in air, overhead release suplex. He then punches Billy off the apron. Bronson gets tripped up by Austin. The referee was distracted. Colton hits his Colt 45. Shit beer, by the way.
The beer.
Now you know why I don't like the Gun Club. They named
Colt 45.
Colton's finisher after a shit fucking beer.
Colt 45? Oh, God.
Beer flavored piss is Colt 45. Please don't tell me that there are people in my bar, in my venue that drink Colt 45.
That's a beer, Colt 45.
I'll kick you out as fast as fucking I could snap my fingers. Please.
Get rid of these people.
Show yourself.
Get him, Jerry. Get him.
And I will do it.
You don't bench people. Eh?
I go to a bar in Manhattan.
45 shit beer.
One of my favorite bars is Peculiar Pub on Bleecker Street.
You shit beer.
400 different fucking bottles. I walk in, I see somebody drinking a Budweiser. Yeah. I laugh my ass off. I'm like, bro, what are you doing here?
They don't like that beer. What
are you doing here?
They don't drink.
You want to go drink Budweiser? Stay home. You want to come to a bar with 400 bottle beers? Experiments. Open up that taste palate.
They're drinking that Budweiser.
I'm that guy. Colt 45. It's a twisting double underhook suplex.
Name after a beer.
1, 2, 3, and Bear Country is taken care of.
Boom.
Sting emerged on the ramp. Austin tries to go run at him, but Darby ran through the baby face tunnel, and he absolutely demolished Austin Gunn with a fucking shoulder tackle. It looked like Darby was flown out of a goddamn cannon.
They're like the cannon.
Absolutely beautiful.
Gallic cannon.
So the two head to the ring. The Gun Club jumps out, makes their way up the ramp, and the Gun Club retreats from Darby and Sting. I don't know what we're doing here, but I still can't get over the fact that Darby had a match of the year candidate with MJF at Full Gear, and he gets thrown into a goddamn feud with the Gun Club.
Oh, a cannon.
Not really what I would be doing with Darby Allin. Tony Khan knows best. Tony Khan knows best. Adam Cole, baby. And Bobby Fish. They're backstage there.
Yeah,
congregating amongst each other with Brandon Cutler filming them.
Yeah, Brandon Cutler, baby.
They will soon have Kyle O'Reilly joining their ranks. I am pretty confident that Kyle O'Reilly will be joining AEW in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
As his WWE NXT contract is set to expire.
He already came.
He's teaming with Von Wagner. I still don't know what a Von Wagner is.
Put the lotion in the
why they paired Kyle O'Reilly with Von Wagner. Put the lotion in the baskets. Von Wagner. I don't know. It looks like Buffalo Bill to me. I don't know.
Sounds of the Lambs, baby.
Kyle O'Reilly will be there soon. And we will have 3/4 of the Undisputed Era on AEW television. And somewhere Triple H will be watching Dynamite, shedding a tear as he looks over to Stephanie McMahon and says, honey, these were my guys. Now they're TK's guys. Where did I go wrong?
Oh, shit.
He'll never get over it.
God damn.
He'll never get over it.
Go tell your wife about what happened? Jesus Christ, Paul.
Adam Cole's not in a good mood. He says everything sucks right now on Monday night. No, he didn't really say that, but he says everything sucks right now. With all the matches they've lost, Young Bucks aren't cleared medically either.
Poor Matt and Nick.
They mention talking every day. They aren't just friends, they're family. So we got the best friends. With Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Utah interrupted.
Yeah.
And Cole says there's no way Utah and Cassidy are better friends than him and Bobby Fish. Cassidy and Utah step up to both Fish and Cole.
They step up to him.
Cole says, okay, they're pushing their luck and they're going to find out how unlucky they are. So the match was made for Rampage. We got Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Utah versus Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. Should be a good match. Should be a good match. We got that tag team match with Fish and O'Reilly. No, not Fish and O'Reilly. Soon. Fish and Cole against Jurassic Express. So it looks like we're getting another tag team match with Cole and Fish teaming up again. O'Reilly will be there soon, and we will have Red Dragon back on television together.
They will be there. They will be there.
Minus, obviously, the Undisputed Era.
They will be there.
Backstage, Tony Schiavone is with Team Taz. They have a meeting and an official offer to bring Dante Martin into the group. Leo Rush is there, overlooking everything. Taz wonders why Rush is even there. Rush says this is a business decision and he needs to be involved with it. Martin stopped Lio Rush from taking the pen out of his hand, and he ended up signing the contract to join Team Taz.
Oh, man. That's why Team Taz...
Dante Martin has left Lio Rush.
That's why Team Taz died.
Team Taz.
That's why Team Taz
I don't know
died.
what this means, but if this means Lio Rush going out on his own and being a singles competitor, I am absolutely all for that. I really am. I don't know when Darius Martin is due to come back. I mean, he is sorely missed. Dante Martin is making the most of his time that they've given him, believe me. But I was hoping maybe that Dante Martin and Darius Martin would bring back Top Flight, team together, bring Lio Rush in, have them be a nice trio. They'd be a perfect trios champion, man. When those belts are created, that would have been a lit trios team. So I don't know where they're going with this, man. I don't really care about Dante Martin joining Team Taz. I don't see Team Taz churning out anybody that is legit. Hobbs is great.
That's been dead.
Hasn't gotten as much opportunity as I'd like for him to get. Ricky Starks is great. Seems like he's an afterthought. Brian Cage, I don't know where the fuck Brian Cage is.
With the embassy?
Brian Cage is just missing. He's not even on television.
He's with the embassy.
Melissa Santos, though, brought up Brian Cage today. She took to Twitter.
Melissa.
And if you guys remember, in September, she vented about the way her husband, Brian Cage, has been utilized in AEW.
Melissa's mad, bro.
And at the time, she stated that she feels he has been misused in AEW. Santos did an interview with Chris Van Vliet, and during it, she addressed her comments regarding this. You know, and I think, I'm his wife, right? Yeah. And I'm spicy.
Spicy.
I'm not going to be like, well, I really wish things were different. No. Fucking use him already. Like, I love my husband. Santos continued by stating that Cage is her favorite wrestler, and there's not a lot of wrestlers that look like him. She brought up how she wants to see him be used like he was in Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling, where he was a top star.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not asking, hey, let's make him a champion. No, it's just like I want to see my husband more on TV, you know? She recalled how when Cage made his AEW debut last year, he was ripping ladders apart, and in Lucha Underground, he was ripping the belt apart.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't think the fans see that side of Cage anymore. Yes, I'm biased. Like, he's my husband. I want to see more of that. And so I did get heat because of my comments, because I'm spicy. I'm very straightforward. I'm not going to just be like, well, I'm just going to ... I really wish. Like, no, fucking use him. Come on already.
Oh, boy.
I got really spicy about it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Then he got all the heat. He didn't even say anything. I know. He got all the heat. So she brought this up. Van Vliet, very good at his job, asked the tough question about the comments she made on social media.
That's Van Vliet.
And she is right. She is right. Brian Cage should be used in the same manner he was used in Impact Wrestling. Really. I don't know what's taking them so long to find a role for him.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just going to let him sit it out and let these comments die down in the locker room, and maybe they'll push him when they're ready. I don't know. But the Brian Cage we saw on Impact, that was a Brian Cage I was a fan of. I was a fan of him in Lucha Underground.
That's previously.
He does things that a guy that size should not be doing.
That's previously.
And I always appreciate a guy like that. He's like Keith Lee. WWE wanted to change Keith Lee so drastically that he almost was unrecognizable. He wasn't Keith Lee anymore. They had him work a Mark Henry, an Undertaker, Big Show style.
A Bearcat.
You know, Undertaker didn't really stay big man for all of his career. They let The Undertaker do some Undertaker-like shit that you really wouldn't see from a guy 6'10".
Jumping.
So why are you opting to change a Keith Lee? So why are you trying to change Brian Cage? Let him go out there and do the shit that brought him to the dance. Let him go out there and do the shit that you signed him for.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to have his wife on social media.
That's one of the dumb reasons why they
complaining about him not being
Santos do that.
And to be fair, it's not even his fault.
No.
It's not even his fault.
No, it's not Brian's fault.
He's in a company right now where there's a lot of talent that is just bypassing him. A lot of veteran talent. Some people that are a lot better than he is at what he does. And that's no knock on Brian Cage. It's just, the fact of the situation.
Brian Cage is not.
I'm going to take an Adam Cole over Brian Cage any day of the week. I'm going to take a Brian Danielson over Brian Cage any day of the week. And Aleister Black or Malachi Black or Andrade.
The Sin Eater.
I'm going to take those guys over a Brian Cage any day of the week. A Miro any day of the week.
Back up.
But Brian Cage, it's so unfair for me to even say that, but it's true. It's unfair because he's been in Team Taz. Team Taz was an afterthought.
Yeah.
He had a mouthpiece. He could have been something, but he needs to break out. He needs to get the opportunity first. He needs to break out and show people why we should care about Brian Cage. He needs to have some charisma. He needs to have an attitude. He's got to have something about him that we latch onto. What is it about Brian Cage that we need to see? I'm not sure what that is, but at the same time, he hasn't been given the opportunity to do that. We know he's mega talented. We know he looks great. He looks the part. But give him an opportunity to go out there and do what he has to do. Put him on TV. Give him something. Give him something. If we could see fucking Billy Gunn on television, if we could see fucking QT Marshall on television, there's no reason, no excuse why we should not be getting Brian Cage on television. Give this guy something to do. Rework his character, give him a gimmick, something.
Yeah.
I don't want to see talent being wasted, but this is the current state of AEW. The more they bring in, and there's going to be more coming in. Johnny Gargano's a free agent. Kyle O'Reilly's a free agent. Keith Lee's going to be free in 90 days. Wyndham is free right now, right? Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn's a free agent at the end of the month. With everybody that is free, where do you think they're going to go want to work? They can't sign everybody.
No.
But with every name like this, Brian Cage's name gets continued to be pushed down.
They couldn't sign everybody. That's it.
It's going to be tough, man. The longer they wait, it's going to be more and more insurmountable for him to come back from it.
Yeah. Insurmountable.
But there's not many people like him on the AEW rise. You got a Miro, you got a Hobbs, you got a Lance Archer, right?
Yeah.
A Wardlow. They don't have many guys that size. He's clearly an easy number 2 or number 3 big man in AEW. Why are we not seeing him? Thunder Rosa.
The Thunder.
She went one-on-one with Jamie Hayter.
Hayter's gonna hate.
Looking forward to this match. Not only because we're all big Thunder Rosa fans here.
Hayter's gonna hate.
I would say that we're big Jamie Hayter fans here.
Jamie Hayter.
I was very much looking forward to this match because the brackets, the way that they've lined up, have become a lot more interesting. Jade Cargill is a favorite in this tournament just because of her undefeated record in AEW. A lot of people think that Jade Cargill is going to win this tournament.
Yeah.
I do not think that is a good idea. I don't think giving Jade Cargill the TBS championship is a good idea. This is a secondary title for AEW and their women's division. The TBS title is going to be just like the Intercontinental Championship is, or was, I should say, because it's dog shit now in WWE.
Yeah.
Like the Intercontinental Championship was way back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's the workhorse champion.
Workhorse.
That's exactly what it's going to be. The TNT title is, yes, somewhat like a TV title.
Yeah.
But it's more like an Intercontinental Championship.
That's something WWE.
It is a workhorse championship. To me, Jade Cargill is not a workhorse just yet. She's still in the stable. She's still being groomed for the Preakness, okay? I don't think that she's ready. So the winner of this match is getting Jade Cargill. And no matter who won this match, I was pretty confident in who was going to win this match. No matter who won this match, I don't see Jade Cargill advancing to the finals. I don't. This was easily the best match in the entire tournament so far. Easily the best match in the entire tournament. Because these are the two most seasoned women together in a match in the tournament. Thunder Rosa beats Jamie Hayter.
Oh, yeah.
And the match was excellent. Like I said, the best match in the TBS Championship Tournament so far. They had a long introduction, collar and elbow tie-up.
The hates were cakes.
Hayter sent Rosa to the floor. She was thrown into the barricade. She tried to come back in. Hayter cut Rosa off with stomps. Rosa came back with some hard strikes, sent Hayter into the barricade once more.
Yeah.
And she landed a running drop kick and a suplex on the floor. She went for the crossbody. She nailed it the last two times she did it, but this time Jamie Hayter caught her, and sent Rosa into the ring post, and we go to commercial break.
Oh, yeah, they did that.
So I'm loving what they're doing right now. It's intense. It's hard-hitting. Jamie Hayter went hard into the barricade. Thunder Rosa is bringing the thunder legitimately. Mm-hmm. This is what you want to see out of your females in AEW. This is why everybody loves Thunder Rosa. This is why everybody has come to love and respect Jamie Hayter. She's stiff. She's hard-hitting.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. A lot of these women are frail. They'll throw around fucking, whatever. Oh my God, I broke a nail.
Haymakers.
You don't want that.
Don't want that, no.
This is why these two women are standouts in the women's division. So we come back from commercial break. Rosa countered a superplex attempt, landed a beautiful missile drop kick.
A superplex.
Went for a cover, got a 2 count. Hayter went for a big backbreaker. Nailed it.
Oh.
It looked brutal.
Breaking backs with that.
She got a 2 count of her own. So they traded forearms in the center of the ring until Rosa escaped a suplex and hit a Russian leg sweep. Rosa locked on the Peruvian necktie.
Oh, the Peruvian necktie.
Jumps up on the ring apron and distracts.
Not Rebel.
Mike Knox, or Rick, what is it? Rick Knox, Mike Knox, Mr. Knox, the referee.
Rick Knox, get rid of Rebel.
So Rebel's distracting the official.
Rick Knox, get rid of Rebel.
And Baker slides into the ring, and she breaks up the Peruvian necktie that Rosa has on Hayter.
Uh-oh.
Rosa avoided a Baker super kick. Baker inadvertently hits Jamie Hayter. Rosa then took care of Rebel and Miss Baker, and she rolled Jamie Hayter up for the win, and she goes on to face Jade Cargill in the semifinals of
Brittany
TBS
and Rebel. Why don't you stop with the interference, man?
Outside the ending, which I thought looked a little clunky.
It is clunky.
I really, I hate dirty finishes. I really do. I get why they do them.
Finishes are dirty.
It looked clunky and it looked very sloppy to me.
Yeah,
the super kick was great on Jamie Hayter from Britt Baker.
Sloppy.
Blind man Knox. Yes, he didn't see any of this happen. So Britt Baker super kicks Jamie Hayter. She then throws Britt Baker into Rebel, does Rosa. Rolls up Jamie Hayter for the 1-2-3. She goes on to wrestle Jade Cargill in the semifinals of the tournament. Next week, we got Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho in the semifinals of the tournament. And then Ruby Soho, I believe, will win that. She will go on to wrestle Nyla Rose. I think Soho goes to the finals. A lot of people are claiming that Jade Cargill is going to defeat Thunder Rosa.
I ain't seen Ruby since
Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong, because we could see Britt Baker and company ruin this match for Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
And out of spite, I could see Tony Khan saying, all right, you guys want to do that. I could see Thunder Rosa getting a women's championship match against Britt Baker because they ruined Thunder Rosa from winning the TBS title. I could see that being absolutely a thing.
Yeah.
But if Thunder Rosa ends up beating Jade Cargill clean and goes on to the finals like I think she will, only to lose to Ruby Soho because that's the better match, I would not mind that either. Maybe they help Ruby Soho win the title and we just do what I just said in that match, and then Tony Khan ends up giving Thunder Rosa a championship match because she got fucked out of the TBS title because of Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Either way, I think Ruby Soho versus Thunder Rosa is the better match. And if you're going to do this on the first TBS Dynamite, you got to go with what is going to be the better match. It's going to be Thunder Rosa versus Ruby Soho.
Yeah.
I mean, this happened at the All Out show in the Battle Royal where Ruby Soho made her debut. Crowd was standing on their feet.
They did.
Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa were the last two women in this Battle Royal.
Yeah.
That Ruby Soho won.
They did stand it.
And I even said it then. I'm going to reiterate it now. I could see this being a future women's championship match on AEW television. And here we are. So if you have it staring it in your face, or staring you in your face, why aren't you going to go and do it? What does Jade Cargill, or what does happen to Jade Cargill if she loses to Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
Nothing. Thunder Rosa, documented tonight by commentary, is 29-1 in her last 30 matches. So if Jade Cargill loses to Thunder Rosa, how is that a bad thing for Jade Cargill?
I don't know.
If anything, she's going to end up looking like a winner because Thunder Rosa is going to bring her to a great match. And that's what she needs right now. So she might not win the tournament. She might not win the title, but she's winning anyway because she's in the ring with Thunder Rosa. And that is something that is going to take Jade Cargill from here to the next level.
Yeah.
That's what should be done. That's the situation that should be done. I don't think Jade should win. Losing to Thunder Rosa should be looked at as a good thing. And then Thunder Rosa can put over Ruby, and then we can build Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. That's just the way I see it.
Yeah.
This was a great match. Thunder Rosa wins. She gets Jade Cargill in 2 weeks. Chris Jericho was backstage. He was interviewed by Alex Marvez.
Meet Ocho.
And Jericho was asked, what's next for him?
Yeah.
He goes on to say something nice to Marvez. Hey, it's Thanksgiving. I know we haven't looked eye to eye, but it's Thanksgiving. So he was about to say something nice. And 2.0, with Daniel Garcia walk into the room. Now, earlier in the show, they interrupted Eddie Kingston eating a piece of cake.
Oh, the
in
cake.
Catering.
He's hungry for cake.
So Eddie Kingston was bothered.
Couldn't
even enjoy his cake in peace.
Eddie Kingston's going to eat
so
dessert.
That ended up being a big brawl backstage, being broken up by officials and members of the locker room.
Fireball.
So now they're bothering Chris Jericho. Jericho says the trio shouldn't gloat about what they did to Eddie Kingston, spoiling his cake and throwing coffee on Eddie Kingston, because Kingston is going to break into their houses tomorrow on Thanksgiving and take them all out and beat the stuffing out of them. Jericho then says he can't talk any longer about anything because he is fixated on Matt Lee's head. He says that he has a square face and he's an ugly-looking SpongeBob SquarePants. Jericho says to Matt Lee. He tells them to think twice about interrupting him, or he will be the one to knock their teeth down their throat. And Chase Parker tells Jericho maybe he should watch his mouth. Maybe we end up doing the same thing to you when you least expect it. And they walk away. It's good to see 2.0 back on the show, man. I like 2.0. I think they're great.
They're tiptoeing quick.
They got more of a role on this show than they did in all the time they were on NXT.
Yeah.
Now look at them. Yeah. I don't even think they'd be used if they were on NXT 2.0. Now they're in the big leagues on Wednesday night. It's Friendsgiving with Britt Baker, Rebel, and Tony Schiavone. Obviously, Jamie Hayter's not there. Jamie Hayter, she was very disgusted with Britt Baker at the end of her match. It may be like Jamie Hayter is going on and being solo. Maybe she's done, which I would not mind at all. I think people really have come to appreciate Jamie Hayter and how good she is.
It goes in quick. It goes in nice.
Baker says things started off bad tonight with Rosa getting the win. Baker says she was very thankful for being champion. Tony says he's thankful for his friendship with Baker and Rebel. Schiavone then decides to bring up that Riho actually was never eliminated from a Battle Royal match at All Out. Tony Khan then announced what he's calling a Black Friday deal match.
Oh, yeah.
On Rampage.
Black Friday deal.
If Riho beats Britt Baker,
Black Friday
she gets
deal.
an AEW women's title shot. Baker is not super happy about this. And she says, Friendsgiving is ruined, and please do not come over for Christmas because you're not invited to the Christmas party.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Tony.
Now, I don't really advocate for champions to lose on television. And Britt Baker is not going to lose to Riho in this match. But if there was something that Tony Khan wanted to do as far as that is concerned, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he'd pull the trigger, but I could see Riho beating Britt Baker and then Riho getting a future title shot at the Battle of the Belts show. Because right now, who exactly is Britt Baker's number one contender? Who is the number one contender?
Yeah.
Clearly, we're not doing Thunder Rosa yet. They're saving that for a pay-per-view, whether it's at Revolution or Double or Nothing. So what if Riho does beat Britt Baker in some slimy, cheesy way, and then we get Riho getting a title shot, and that is Britt's next feud?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I would not advocate for beating champions in non-title situations on TV. We see too much of that on WWE TV. I don't like that at all.
That's too much on WWE.
And Britt Baker's not the type of champion
itself.
you should be beating clean in a non-title match. But who exactly is Britt Baker's opponent? Unless the title's not going to be defended at the Battle of the Belt show. Maybe she'll just linger around until Tony Khan comes up with a solution.
That's before the interims.
I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting situation going into Friday, man. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson. He went one-on-one with a Chicago native tonight in Colt Cabana.
Boom, boom.
This was a very good match. Quick, to the point. I like these two guys. They know each other for over 20 years, so obviously they know each other very well.
Yeah.
Danielson attempted some early submissions. Cabana gets to the ropes.
Boom.
Bryan with some cheap kicks to the back. He was taking it to Colt. Cabana then laughed it off. He tried for a submission of his own. Bryan gets out of it, lands a few big kicks, follow with some chops. Cabana fires back with some chops of his own.
Cabana got hit with all the chops.
Bryan puts Cabana down, throws some more kicks to the chest and to the back. And a big Colt Cabana chant rallying behind Colt tonight. Cabana drops the big elbow on Bryan Danielson, charges in, nobody's home. Bryan hits a release Sherman suplex. Bryan with a running drop kick in the corner, kicks and chops again on Cabana.
Yeah.
He then put Cabana on the top turnbuckle. Bryan was looking for a super back suplex. Cabana punched him off. Cabana hits a beautiful moonsault, goes for a cover, gets a 2 count. Cabana then grabbed the wrists. Elbow strikes to the head of Bryan. Bryan then tripped him up. Stomps to the face by Bryan on Cabana. Transitions right into the label lock. Instant tap out. Bryan beats Colt Cabana with the label lock. Post-match, Bryan is slow to release the hold. He worked the referee as long as he could. He then is out of the submission, and he looks in the ring, and he legitimately finds a piece of Colt Cabana's tooth in the ring.
The tooth?
And he picks it up. He holds it in the palm of his hand. He's laughing and smiling. If that man's not a heel, I don't know what he is.
It was teeth.
He was on Busted Open Radio today, and he said, I'm not a heel. I'm just being myself.
You get the teeth.
Motherfucker, you're a heel.
You grab the teeth.
Motherfucker, you are a heel. You turned heel on Paige last week.
Yeah, heel turn.
You wrestled Colt Cabana in his hometown tonight in Chicago, and you knocked his tooth out, then you picked up the tooth, and you reveled in the fucking misery that man is probably going through right now.
Oh,
you're a heel. And I love it. So Shivani's in the ring, interviewing Bryan. He asks Bryan about not making many friends these days.
He knows.
Bryan said when he debuted in Chicago, he got a much different reaction than what he's getting tonight.
Bryan knows he ain't making
Bryan wonders if it's him or the fans. I've got one word to describe these people, and that is fickle. So now we're going back to the fickle Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
This is my favorite version of Bryan Danielson. Bryan says not only did he kick Colt's head in, but he kicked his tooth out, and he showed the tooth on camera.
He kicked him, showed the tooth.
He says they're headed to Atlanta next week, and he's heard that there is more Dark Order members from the city of Atlanta. So from there, he will continue to kick the Dark Order's heads in.
Oh, the Dark Order.
Daniel Bryan continues to talk shit about the Dark Order. Out comes Adam Hangman Page.
Meet Hangman.
Page says that
Hangman's coming.
This will be the last of Bryan kicking anybody's head in.
Hangman wanted to
Page offers up a title match for tonight. Yeah. He says, listen, I don't know what you got going on right now, and I think Chicago is the best town to do it in. I'll put my championship on the line against you right now, tonight, in front of these people, if you want. So Page is coming off like he wants to fight. He wants to defend his title. So Bryan says, of course you would offer that after I just wrestled a wrestling match. To me, that's not cowboy shit. That's coward shit.
Uh-oh.
Page says if he doesn't want the title match, he's not leaving here without a fight. So he even offers up Bryan to throw the first shot. Bryan decides to take him up on the offer. Page fires back. We got a big brawl. Bryan was sent to the apron. Page with a boot. And he was about to deliver the lariat, the buckshot lariat. And Bryan bails out of the ring because he's seen it coming.
He said that like,
Battle of the Belts. Maybe. Or maybe we get it at Wyndham. Oh, it's winter, right? It's winter. It's coming. Winter is coming.
Winter.
Maybe. It's either one of those dates, but it's coming. And Bryan is playing a fantastic foil to Adam Page's babyface role. Love it. This is my favorite version. Bryan's heel run in WWE is criminally underrated.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the yes, yes, yes. It's passé, man. It's in the old days, the glory days. Bryan being the planet's champion and calling everybody fickle and talking about environmentalism.
It's passé.
That run was criminally underrated, man. If we get some semblance or some variation of that here with this run, I'm all in on Bryan being a heel. I really am. Rampage matches were announced. Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston. Britt Baker versus Riho.
Little Riho.
Black Friday deal match. If Riho wins, she gets an AEW women's title shot. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish versus Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. Dynamite. The only thing that was announced was Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho, and that is the semifinal of the TBS title tournament. Winner gets Nyla Rose in 2 weeks. So next week, it'll be 2 weeks, or a week after that, I guess. Right, 2 weeks? I'm assuming we get that match in 2 weeks. By the end of the month, we'll have the finals, and it'll take place on TBS, on the debut episode of Dynamite on TBS. Hack, Cody Rhodes, and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, Luchas.
They went up against Malachi Black, Andrade, El Idolo.
Maybe El Idolo.
Who apparently has unfollowed the android on Twitter.
He unfollowed his wifey.
People were telling me that they broke up. Their engagement is off.
That's no.
I don't know why we're meddling in this TMZ shit. You know, this is the way people start rumors. Then I hear that Tay Conti has divorced her husband. Split from her husband.
It's garbage.
So you hear now on social media, man, this TMZ garbage. As if these fucking Reddit virgins.
The Reddits.
I've any shot with Tay Conti, man. Give me a break.
The Reddit family.
Give me a break, man. Only in your fucking dreams, bro. Keep dreaming. You couldn't get fucking someone like Tay Conti if you wished upon a shooting star. If you found the fucking genie's magic lantern somewhere out in the desert.
The Reddit family.
Even he wouldn't grant you that wish. That's how much of a fucking low-life geek you are. He'll even tell you.
Yeah, people are geeks
I don't
too.
Even tell you. He'll tell you.
People are geeks. The Reddit virgins.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Andrade and Charlotte. Who cares? Do you care? Do you care who Andrade's dating now, if that's the case? Gives a shit.
Oh, no.
Sure, if Jesse was here, he'd be like, move on, move on. Move on. This was more of a Survivor Series match than all of Survivor Series.
That's all that's there to it.
This was very good.
That's all there is to it.
It was frenzied. But it was very good, very entertaining.
It's very entertaining.
So we got this match starting at 9:45-ish, I'd say, on TNT.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes tried to throw his weight belt into the crowd, and they threw it right back at him.
The crowd does not want the weight belt. They threw the belt back at Cody.
Hit a goddamn home run. They didn't want anything to do with Cody's belt. Huge negative reaction.
Those fans don't even want the weight belt. They threw the belt right back at Cody.
So he and Dak started off. He hit his drop down right hand power slam, tossed his weight belt into the audience. The audience threw it back.
Audience doesn't even want it. The audience doesn't even want the weight belt.
Back suplex allowed Dax to tag in cash. Pac regained control. Set up Penta for a diving stomp for a 2 count. This was all over the place. Phoenix did his thing. He tagged in, hit a springboard double cutter on 2 of the heels here. He hit the Escalera into the Hurricanrana on Andrade. Flurry of kicks on Black. I'm thinking, man, what a match. Ray Phoenix versus Black would be.
This is like Gunther running away
Phoenix
from
versus Andrade. Totally distracted Phoenix, allowing Black to take him down with an STO. We go to commercial break. Phoenix reached Penta for the hot tag, who came in with a diving crossbody, double DDT on FTR, and a backstabber on Andrade for 2. Pac tag back in again, landed a missile dropkick, followed by a Fosbury flop on the outside.
I sound like Monster Man.
He landed on his feet, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sounding like Monster Man.
So Cash Wheeler cut off Pac's offense with a backbreaker, leading to everybody just doing big moves out of nowhere, man. At this point, I didn't even know who the fuck
it was. I
didn't even give a shit.
Yeah, we sound like Monster
Man.
I
didn't even give a shit, man. This was fun stuff.
Show, man.
Fun stuff. Big moves everywhere. Cody went for a thrust kick on Andrade. But Cody inadvertently kicked Pac. Everybody was down until Tully and Arn faced off in the middle of the ring.
2 4 horsemen.
Everybody gave these guys a standing ovation.
2 4
Jose, Andrade's associate, entered the ring. Tully and Arn put their differences aside for a couple of seconds and took out Mr. Jose. FTR cornered Arn. Phoenix took both of them out with a huge crossbody. Penta hit sling blades on them. Penta hit a tope con hero, and Phoenix landed a top rope crossbody to the outside.
That old school 4 horsemen
Malachi Black blinded Pac, who was going to go up to the top to do the Black Arrow.
Malachi.
He blinded Pac with some mist to the face, black mist to the face. And Andrade hit a absolutely devastating hammerlock DDT on Pac, planting him in the middle of the ring, right on top of his head. 1, 2, 3. Andrade, Malachi, and FTR get the victory. And AEW Dynamite is in the books.
It's in it.
Excellent show tonight, man.
It's in it.
Excellent show
it's
tonight.
All the books. Yeah.
We had a memorable, historic, and epic promo by CM Punk and MJF. A really, really fun 8-man tag team match. And we got a great women's match.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa and Jamie Hayter outside the sloppy ending that was that match. I mean, listen, man, if you're not watching AEW, I hear all the criticisms that AEW is ruining professional wrestling and AEW's fan base is
they're not.
And all this other shit.
No, they're not.
If you ain't watching AEW right now, man, I don't understand what your argument is. If you're going to tell me that AEW is all these bad things, where is your counter argument?
AEW is not even bad.
What are you saying is so bad? Do you realize what you're getting on Monday night?
That's what they're going to get.
Do you realize what you're getting on Tuesday night?
Yeah, that's what they're going to get.
Do you realize what you're getting on Friday night?
That's what they go get, too.
It's genuinely atrocious. So if you're going to tell me one company sucks, but the other is good, I know you're just trolling and you're outright lying.
Yep.
You can't tell me AEW is bad without actually saying WWE is bad. I hope these people realize that WWE is drizzling shits right now.
LCS it.
If you're not watching AEW right now, man, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Tony Khan is going to have a couple of aces up his sleeve. You don't know when they're going to show up. This is the time of year, man. You know, we saw Sting last year. I would not be surprised if we see another big name show up in a couple of weeks. Seriously.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk and MJF beginning what is going to be a legendary fucking feud. Come on, man. Some excellent stuff happening on Dynamite, as always. Great show. It looked like a nothing show on paper. And then all of a sudden, we got some really great shit, man. Awesome stuff for AEW this evening. Guys, we are going to go over the Super Chats.
Oh, here comes the
Put on some music in the venue, man. We're going to go over the Super Chats. Get them on in.
Here comes the Mega Man
Get them on in.
X.
Last call at the bar, man. Get them on in.
Mega Man
Come
X.
on. I got my cold beverage.
You play more than you can get? Or get some Maverick
Follow me on
Hunter.
social media at JD from NY206. That's Twitter and Instagram.
Let's get some Maverick Hunter. Let's get some Maverick Hunter X.
Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Go check out all the other videos that you might have missed on the channel. Go get your t-shirts, man. Go get those throwback NWO inspired tees.
Off the
The off the script in white.
Off
The
the
long-term booking one.
Off the script.
In red, the Wolfpack.
The Storm.
I'll give somebody a free beverage if they know what this song is and where it's from. And go check out my sponsor for today's show, man. Audible, audibletrial.com/scripts. 30 days free of their service and one free audio book of your choice.
Listen to that music. Listen to that music. By me. By me.
Michelle Moran with a $2 super chat. Punk MJF promo was pure gold. Laughing my ass off at times. It was incredible, Michelle. Incredible.
Incredible. Yeah. By me. By me.
James Coleman.
That's right, baby.
You
That's
got
me.
it, brother.
That's me.
Mega Man. Storm Eagle, man.
That's Storm Eagle. Yeah.
My second favorite Mega Man of all time, Mega Man X, bro. Oh.
I'll let you know, Jerry. Mega Man X Boss. Storm
What's my favorite
Eagle.
Mega Man, you say? Mega Man 4. I thought Mega Man 4 had the best robots. Thank you, Michelle, for the super chat, the $2 super chat. Jesus, with a $20 super chat. El
Got me
Idolo.
thinking like Liv Morgan,
What?
bro.
Awesome show. Glad there wasn't a Thanksgiving theme much. Andrade is fucking awesome, man. I prefer him in pants, though. The regular tights, I thought I was watching Santos Escobar in there.
They got the tights that's in there.
The pants make him stand out a little bit more, man.
Pants could stand out instead of the tights, the drawers.
Tony Brown with a $9.99 super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony Brown.
Everybody likes my comment. JD must have found it.
Again, it's amazing. Sleepy Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm like crackheads.
Uh-oh.
This show was fucking awesome. All I need is JD on the mic, and yes, I enjoyed the booty meat.
It's like the C word that little fucking kid calls me.
As usual.
The little kid calls me the C word. That word.
Tony Brown, listen, man, you said it, brother.
It's like the word crackhead.
You said it, man. I got no problem with Thunder Rosa or Jamie Hayter on my television.
Little brat kid and sweet, so I'd be obsessed.
Thank you for the $9.99, brother.
What I was known to do.
ECW Hardcore 07 with a $5 super chat.
Kids.
So thankful for Tony Khan. Dynamite ruled. Guys, I'm not doing a VWO shirt, man. I'm not putting the likeness or the name of a wrestler on my shirts.
Von Wagner order? Oh, no, please.
If you guys want a VWO shirt, man, I'll make it absolutely rare and exclusive. I'll have Sal Rex do it up. I'll do the BWO colors for that one.
Von Wagner order? Oh,
or maybe we'll do the LWO colors.
Latino World Order.
Which one you guys want? I'll have Sal Rex do it up. We'll do a limited time Christmas run. How about that?
Or Latino World Order.
7 days. That's it.
Latino World Order.
If you guys want to buy them, I'll do it.
That's what they're getting. That's what they're getting.
And then when he hits the main roster and main events WrestleMania, then we'll put him on sale again.
Yeah.
Thank you, ECW Hardcore. Yeah, Tony Khan is kicking ass right now, man. Dynamite is the best show of the week. Easy. Hollywood Guy with a $5 super chat. Well, look at that. No golden eggs here. Perfection. To hell with WWE and the old man.
Golden egg. Beat the golden egg. What's the music we got? What's the music we got? Right?
Huge erection.
The huge erection. Huge
for the $4.99 super chat. I would have paid pay-per-view money for that 2-hour show of just Punk and MJF on the microphone. The crowd was lit, and Cody actually looked upset when his belt was thrown back. Good. Maybe he should turn heel.
Belt. Jeez, the real weight belts in the crowd.
Thank you, Misdirection.
The crowd doesn't want the belt. They threw the belt.
Raging
right
Texas 85 with a $20 super chat.
RT ready.
I would have paid actually, no, that's huge erection. I'm sorry. Raging Texas. Hey, JD, I've been sitting at home since July 29th after I dislocated my left knee. It's deadlocked off to the side of my outer leg. Might be crippled for the rest of my life because doctors are avoiding the high-risk surgery. Raging. I'm sorry about that, brother. That sounds fucking awful.
Oh, man. I feel bad for Raging Texas.
I was wondering why you haven't been in the venue, man. But I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. Everybody in the chat, man, throw up the prayer emojis for Raging Texas 85.
Yeah. Wait for Raging Texas 85. He could have been
Kairos with a $5 super chat. AEW didn't phone in their holiday episode. What a novel concept. I'm usually not able to catch OTS live, but I'm glad I can tonight. Keep up the good work.
Keep it up, man. Shit's working.
Thank you, Kairos.
Shit's working for fucking deal.
We wish you would hear a little bit more, brother. My boy James with a 5-month membership, VIP status. Thank you, brother. Today is my birthday. I tweeted at you and Jesse earlier today. Then after that promo, OTS couldn't get here fast enough. OTS prayers for Raging Texas 85. Everybody throw the birthday cake emojis up for my boy James, man. It's his birthday today. I missed the tweet. I wasn't really on Twitter at all today. I might have missed it. It got lost.
Yeah, it got lost too.
Happy birthday, brother. Jesus with another $9.99 super chat. Yeah. WWE Shills complaining about the Punk MJF promo because of the WWE references, but don't say nothing about the Ring of Honor references during the Punk and Kingston promo. Jesus, fuck the WWE drones, man. They're a bunch of clueless, brainless, soulless virgins.
The E-drones. The E-drones.
Fuck them. They wouldn't know a good show if we fucking slapped them in the face, man.
E-drones, fuck them. Fuck them WWE E-drone bitches.
EBX111 with a $4.99 super chat. Fellow Saint Benedict alum here.
Saint Benedict?
Yes, I smacked that thumbs up. Will you be at AEW Dynamite on December 8th out in Long Island? I'll be there with my OTS sign. Brother, I don't know how you knew I went to St. Benedict's.
Whoa.
Or who you know that I know. But yes, man, from 5th grade to 8th grade, yes. Yeah. And then I went to Mount St. Michael. Maybe I mentioned it at one point.
The school that JD used to go to.
I don't even remember any of the fucking teachers I had back in the day, man.
A youngster. So what? I used to be in
I will probably not be
and
going to the Long Island show. I was maybe thinking about doing a meet and greet. I don't know. Maybe. I'll give you guys a 2-week notice.
My young life. I was out of the age of 21.
The Undertaker with a $2 super chat. Favorite Exodus song?
Exodus. Yeah.
Man, you know what? You want me to mention Exodus, bro? I was listening to their new album earlier today. I'm not a big fan. It all sounds the fucking same. There's nothing memorable off of it. My favorite Exodus album is Tempo of the Damned from 2004.
Yeah.
And my favorite song is either Star Spangled Banner or War Is My Shepherd.
Yeah.
Shroud of Urine is a great song too.
That Shroud of Urine is ready.
And the reason why I picked my favorite songs off of that album is because I love the production and I just love the whole vibe of the album. It's just memorable. It really is. Metalhead for Life with a $9.99 super chat. Number one fan, he says, with a super emoji con. Thank you, Metalhead for Life. Eder Augustamar with a $10 super chat. I do hope Wyndham shows up on December 15th. Me too. Me too, Eder. Eder. How do you pronounce your name, bro?
You don't even know how to pronounce it? Try it. Try to pronounce it.
Al Cryptic with a $5 super chat. Ring of Honor Final Battle is on December 11th. Winter is Coming is on December 15th. Expect the Briscoes, considering there's a tag team champs match that night, too.
Yeah. Champs. Champs, folks.
I won't be watching Final Battle. I'll be doing the House of Glory show on December 11th for the Glory. Amazing Red versus Malachi Black.
Amazing Red's match. Wow.
Brylan Williams with a $10 super chat. Just turned 20 today. Kicked it with family. Hey, good PR food. And now I'm chilling watching my fellow NY brother.
Yep.
Much love to you and thank you for being real always. Happy Thanksgiving, OTS for life.
Be real, man. You'll be always.
Thank you so much, brother.
Always.
Everybody throw up the birthday cake emojis for Brylan Williams, who turned 20 years old today.
Oh.
John Guerrero with a $19.99 super chat. Hey, JD, here's $19.99 for thought. What if Triple H defected to AEW? He'd be happy.
Yeah. This show was out before I started doing my YouTube
Clown.
thing.
420 becomes a new member, and Brylan Williams becomes a new member. Fellas, what do you drink?
This was out before I do my YouTube.
Round is on me.
This video, that video on YouTube.
Daniel Roosh.
It's right out
with a $5 super chat. Hey JD, or what do you say? Hey JD, you serve any Von Wagner Wild Wings? Just curious if you got any wings for a guy like Von Wagner. Yeah, we got Von Wagner wings. They're called Titus wings.
Von Wagner food. Titus food.
Don't listen to Jesse. He wasn't the one that threw the belt back. Jesse's the type of guy that would keep the belt and hang it on the wall next to his AEW flag.
Jesse loves that belt badly.
Don't listen to this clown.
You don't know weight belts. Jesus Christ.
But Daniel, I'm a boneless wing guy.
Like boneless wings? Yeah, he loves boneless wings. He's hungry.
Trey Van Garrick with a $1.99 super chat. MJF and Punk greater than Roman and Cena. Yes. Roman and Cena was very lame.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think the match was that good.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Roman had better. Marcus Green with a $5 super chat. JD, I would love to hear you drop a Big Show and Omos promo. No. No, I'm not doing and then mixing it with
No, he ain't gonna do that. No, JD ain't gonna do that.
We don't do that here.
No, JD doesn't do it there. No.
We don't do that here, man.
No, man.
When AEW has somebody like that, then you and I know we are both in trouble, man.
Yep.
Shakoy with a $2 super chat. I believe that Leo and Cage are going to team up.
Oh.
No, you should, Shakoy. I could see that being the case.
He knows it too.
No question.
He knows it too.
Francis Loop with a $5 super chat. Not just best promo in Dynamite history, best promo in all wrestling since October 2019. Roman Reigns and NXT can take lessons. Also, Francis with another $5 super chat. Happy Thanksgiving, JD. Love the intro with you in the Mustang and the long-term booking and the background music as well.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the podcast is finally becoming what I wanted it to be for so long, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Susan D. Ambrosio.
Susan D.
Becomes a member for 2 months, re-upping her VIP status. Thank you, Susan.
The Susan D.
I know you're not much of a drinker, Susan, but we'll give you some club soda with a splash of lime. Or maybe a Shirley Temple with some maraschino cherries.
That's some Shirley Temple.
Non-alcoholic. Dynamite was awesome tonight. I'm so thankful for AEW Dynamite and Rampage giving us great pro wrestling and JDOTS family. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Susan. Cam G with a $5 super chat. MJF is gold in whatever he does, but the world title talk feels a bit rushed in my opinion. He's still at least 6 months out from winning the gold. Kim, it's not too early at all.
It's never that early.
At all. He's the next in line. So how early do you want it to be? Mr. Dark Ace 28 with a $20 super chat, watching the podcast while meal prepping and figuring out a good dessert for Thanksgiving tomorrow. AEW Dynamite was excellent, and the promo between MJF and Punk was awesome. Happy Thanksgiving to you, JD, and the OTS family. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you very much, man.
Yeah.
And we got some good fucking tunes playing in the venue tonight. You know, this is what happens when Jesse's not in the fucking venue.
Good tunes, baby.
Yo, who's running the fucking jukebox tonight, man?
Don't know why.
I see you. I see you. Yeah, you're the fucking one slumped over at the bar until closing. You got some pretty good fucking taste in music, man. I'll tell you that. This fucking clown, Jesse. What the fuck you doing with the goddamn music, bro? Why does the music sound good tonight?
No, I don't know. I don't know why.
Fucking ridiculous.
I don't know why I try anymore, man.
Thank you, Dark Ace. I appreciate you, brother. Good luck with that meal prep, man.
NTA.
Kevin Page with the $1.99 super chat. More useless, Bruce Pritchard or Jesse, internet provider. Bro, nobody is more useless than Bruce Pritchard.
Internet providers.
I won't even. You're disrespecting Jesse at that point. Now we have a fucking problem. Okay.
Jesse's feelings, guys. JD.
Okay. Nobody is as bad as Bruce Pritchard. Prodigy RKO becomes a new member in the venue. Thank you, brother, for 4 months. Reopen his VIP status. Happy Thanksgiving to you, JD. You and yours, especially Jesse and his family. Question: how do you see the future of Johnny Gargano, Kyle O'Reilly, and more for 2022? AEW.
Yeah.
Cam G becomes a new member, and Jedi Joker ups his membership for 7 months. Cam G, what are you drinking, bro? First round is on me. Jedi Joker, 7 months. Thank you, bro.
Jedi
so
Joker.
Many shots taken at the E. Gotta love it. AEW rules. Happy Thanksgiving, JD and the OTS family. P.S. Where's Brock Lesnar in the chat?
No Brock Lesnar. No
And
Brock Lesnar.
BWO
No
for
Brock Lesnar in the chat.
VWO.
No, you ain't seen him yet. He might be talking about having sex with Sable.
And we'll get Salrex on that.
We're gonna call Salrex.
Maybe we'll have him do a fucking basket of lotion on the back of the shirt with the off the script logo.
Silence of the Lambs. like Baby playing with Cartman and Sounds of the Lambs. Baby playing.
Running the Ropes Wrestling Podcast.
God.
10 months member, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much, bro. Hats off to the best podcast anywhere in the IWC. Keep up the great work.
It's a great work now.
Yo, Running the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to you, bro.
Running the Ropes and Liquid Death.
Comment of the night.
Drink.
Who else is doing what we're doing in the YWC, man?
Nobody else can.
Nobody
else can.
Jericho 8131 with a $10 super chat. The WWE geeks are out full force. I run a wrestling group on Facebook and had someone tell me that AEW is a parody of wrestling with childish gimmicks.
Uh-oh.
Also, do you see Cody turning on when he turns? Jericho, I would close down that wrestling Facebook group immediately. Stupidity is contagious, bro. Don't get it. There's no vaccine for stupidity. Have they watched Monday night? Have they watched Tuesday night?
Have they?
Yeah, AEW is a parody of professional wrestling. The fuck is professional wrestling in the eyes of these people?
Parody. I don't know why they use that.
Thank you, Jericho. As always, bro. Mr. Griffin with a $50 super chat. Just wanted to say hello. Going to watch review tomorrow. Keep up the good work. Mr. Griffin, thank you so much, bro. Yeah. Enjoy your holiday, bro.
Yeah, but knows that story with Peter Griffin.
Prodigy RKO with a $10 super chat. Love the Hawk Show from last week with you and Salamonster on the call. Definitely catching the Malachi Black Show soon. Thoughts on Gargano contract extension until 12/10. He's going to get through War Games, and that's it. And the sound on the commentary was fucking awful, man. Yeah. I complained about it already. Hopefully we get it fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We had to get fixed for once.
James with another $5 super chat. Don't forget about Buddy Matthews versus Low Key at the Hog Show December 11th as well. That's another date I can't wait for. Plus, we're doing, I believe it's going to be Cash Flow Ken Broadway versus TJP as well. So, excellent matches all around. Running the Ropes Wrestling Podcast donates 20 in super chat on top of re-upping his membership, man.
Good job learning the ropes. Good job learning
Cheers,
the ropes.
Brother. Randy B with a $5 super chat. Hey, JD, love everything you've been doing with OTS. Been watching you for a while. No one does it like you, bro. Keep up the good work. OTS for life. Thank you, Randy B. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother. Justin and EJ Garcia become members in the venue. What are you guys drinking?
Yeah.
Sixers 205 with a $9.99. Can't believe WWE let your buddy Bruce write AEW show tonight.
Oh, God.
Bro, Bruce couldn't write a fucking show like this if he dreamt it.
Yeah.
Dreams. And I don't know how much sleep he's getting because he's working for Vince. Vince doesn't sleep. Where's the fucking music, man?
Yeah.
I need something here. What am I playing? I don't know. Let's go with a short one. We're about to get out of here.
Wake up.
Brylan Williams with a $5 super chat. I meant 8, not a. Not a drinker, but I'm on my Kurt Angle shit tonight. So milk, please.
Drink milk. That's what you want to do.
By the way, can I replace Jesse as the bartender? Just kidding, Jesse. Love you, homie.
Oh, you might know this fat story.
Listen, Brylan, Jesse's the bar back, number one. Issa is the bartender. We need someone who's hot and smoking hot back there. So she's there, right? And Jesse is just the bar back, man. He gets the ice. He gets the glassware out of the dishwasher. He serves the tables. He sweeps up around the tables when the patrons get up and leave. He cleans the ashtrays.
Warback cleans up everything. Warback will clean up everything, too.
No, he's paid well.
A Warback will clean up everything.
You know, he gets free food from Titus. What the fuck you want from me?
A Warback will do anything.
What the fuck you want from me, man? I gave him tonight off to go to the show. Come on. Who's got it better than him?
Drink Liquid Death again. You're going to see more.
We got a $1.99 super chat.
Yeah.
From Johnny Laurinaitis. People power.
People power.
Vince, can I tickle your asshole, Vince? Can I be all elite with my people power? No.
Tickling assholes.
No, Johnny, Laurinaitis, laryngitis.
Oh, Johnny the pervert.
Fuck you, itis. Get out of here.
Johnny the pervert.
Get this guy out
Don't
of here.
tickle the asshole.
Jesse says, I'm currently on a 90-day no-compete clause. I have an interview with Saab. Jesus Christ. Yeah, while you're over there, tell him to update his fucking graphics, man. And get rid of Denise. She's boring.
Everybody likes Denise, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
Everybody likes Denise, man. Well, get rid of Denise.
If you replace Denise, I'll watch.
Oh, God. Watch more.
Ryland Williams with a $5 super chat. I guess I need to throw on some heels and replace Issa then. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, man. Get the fuck out of here.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Come on. Oh, did I say something I shouldn't have said? Oh my God, man. It won't be the fucking first time, and it's certainly not the last.
Ain't do anything wrong.
Fuck out of here, man. You guys are ridiculous. Really are ridiculous, man. I say what I want here. Metalhead for life, $2.99. Gives me a super emoji con.
Jenny does what he wants and say what he wants. Let him. Oh, we got pilot ending. Is that the end? Is that the end, Mo? Is that the end? Is that it? Wait,
listen, man, don't take what I said now.
We done
okay?
Yet? We done yet? We done?
Don't take what I said now.
Please don't, guys. Don't take what JD has said.
Don't take what I said now.
Please don't take what JD has said, guys. Please don't.
And make it a big deal. Me and Sap are cool. Okay?
He's cool.
Sap are cool. Sap is a good dude, bro.
JD's cool.
He's got my back on a few things as of late, and he's very nice to me.
You know me.
We're good.
Hey, not anymore.
We're good. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all very much, man. You guys have been excellent tonight. I love you guys very much. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We had a great time tonight. I'm actually, what you guys don't know is I'm driving to Jesse's house right now because Thunder Rosa is supposed to be at Jesse's house in about 45 minutes. So she's going to be there. She has a key to the house already. She's going to get in the house. She's going to be there. She's going to throw her feet up on the couch. She's going to make me a nice hot tea, right? We're going to talk some business. And Jesse will be tied up in about less than an hour. And the video is going to go viral on social media. If you thought what happened to La Greca was bad.
La Greca, man.
Wait till you see what happens here.
Poor La Greca.
Anyway, guys, hit that thumbs up.
Oh, the poor Greca.
Hit that thumbs up. We're over 1,000, so thank you guys very much. Subscribe.
Just go get
Turn on the bell for all notifications. Go get your fucking t-shirts, man. Seriously, go get your t-shirts. Go get your new throwback OTS and Wolfpack t-shirts, man. NWO throwback inspired, okay? I may have an extra tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I may have an extra for you guys, and then Friday I'll be back live in the venue. As always for SmackDown and Rampage. But listen, I'm about to get out of here, man. I gotta put my foot on the pedal. I gotta get the hell out of here.
On the gas pedal.
I need two things, man. I need number one, I need those Mustang emojis and those guitar emojis in the chat. Start. And then when that guitar solo comes up, I need that music on max. I'll see you guys on Friday back live in the venue on Off the Script. I'll see you guys later.
Riding with the Mustang. Let's ride with the Mustang. One of the best cars ever in the world, in all history of mankind. With V8 horsepower, steering wheel, satellite radio. and side mirrors. Mustang. A car for all mankind. By Ford. Get a down payment on your local Bronx Ford dealers. With a higher price on the Mustangs. Yep. Get your Eastern quality Ford dealers. Wait.
Listen.
Tell them.
I need to tell you guys one other thing.
Tell them.
If you eat so much turkey, you're gonna fall asleep, man. Don't eat so much turkey, otherwise, you're not gonna be here Friday.
Yeah.
Go with some nice baked ziti, please.
Eat some ziti,
don't
guys.
skip on the Italian food for Thanksgiving, man. Seriously, Thanksgiving's overrated, okay?
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Yep. Let me get off this motherfucker. Oh shit, I'm not gonna do that. Well, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna have to bail, folks. Hypocrisy. Okay. This is what Kenny Omega started telling people. He's like, let it go or something. Punk camp not happy. I know that's gonna go. We'll see you on the next video. Regarding the story. Well, especially the birthday celebration of the legendary actor Damon Evans. See you in the next video. Because I got something to do at this moment. Before I had to do, I gotta go to the store before I had to, get back and do the video.